Hello and welcome back to Montana. Hey, I finally got a chance to get out. The snow's all gone, it's warming up, and guess what? It's raining. But anyway, I'm getting a late start today. Got the water all set up here, so this ought to be a good time. I don't know how much dirt I'll get ran, but I'm all set up. I'll grab the camera and show you what I'm doing. And since last summer I've gained so many subscribers, I'll just kind of go over my setup here and my reasoning for why I do what I do. So recirculating unit, of course. The creek is way down at the bottom of that draw, so we've got two water tanks set up here. I think you can see them, and a spring up above feeding those, and then I got my garden hose coming down the hill to fill up my tub here and to run. I'm running a 2,000 gallon an hour pump. I'm running the Bucket Blaster high banker that I made. It seems to be working good. I'm running the silicone mats. The top one's made using the Lego mold. Then I've got down here, these are the Lego mold too. And down in here is the heads or tails mats I made a while back. I've got a total of 8 feet of sluice. I soak all of my material in my wheelbarrow first because there's so much doggone clay in it. So that'll work. My hole over here, well, last summer I started in this hole down here, kind of petered out, moved up to this hole, and there was some pretty good gold in that. And then late last fall I came and just took 2 buckets out of here, and there was some really good gold in here too. So stuff has all been worked. You can tell by the tailing piles around. It's all been worked many years ago. So basically all we're doing is digging up and rerunning all the stuff that the old timers worked. They didn't had a hard time dealing with the clay, and so there is no virgin ground in here that I know of. You just dig the gravel and dig down to the clay layer and see what you get. So let me dig up some more dirt here before we run. And I've already got probably 5 buckets of dirt soaked in there. That's all I've ran in my tailings right there, just to see everything was set up right. So I made this bucket shovel last year. It worked fantastic. I mean, this sure beat shoveling it up. And there's about a half a bucket in there. We're good to go. I'm solo today, so I don't have a camera lady. But we will make it work. Those that follow my videos know I tried my high banker with grizzly bars. Fills up my tub too fast. I get all kinds of little flat rocks in there. This doesn't work very well. With this gold being so close to the surface, we get all kinds of sticks and roots and needles and everything, so it makes it tough. Classify everything to 1/4 of an inch, and I usually check my tailings when I'm done with the metal detector, but I forgot my metal detector today. Just dumping right onto the slick plate up there. This water will be so dirty you won't see a dang thing, but running okay, I think. I like it. And went ahead and did a clean out. I didn't film it. I had company up here with me, so we're starting over here. Here's my concentrates I got out. I panned out this one here real quick, but that's the only gold pan I brought with me today. It's pretty new, haven't used it much, and super small. And yeah, there's some gold in there. We'll have to wait till I get home to do a clean out. It's all mineralized and stuff. It's really cool. So I'm going to get back up there, dig some more dirt, maybe 5 more buckets, and we'll run again. That's pretty cool when you can run 5 buckets in 15-20 minutes. My lovely mud, look at that stuff. Woo! All kinds of garbage in that. Well, I'm done running that another wheelbarrow full of dirt, so that equals about 10 buckets of dirt. Took the high banker part off. I don't really see anything worth looking at, but there's my hole up there. There's my tailing pile. So we'll get this cleaned out. Got to clean out my tub or my wheelbarrow yet. There should be some gold in the bottom of that. We'll get this all cleaned up, head for the house and get it cleaned up and see if we did any good today. Well, I'm not headed home yet. It was not as late as I thought it was. So I still got a little bit of time left, and I haven't had a chance to try this classifier out with the handles I made a while back. So I thought this would be a good chance to give it a try and see how it actually works out in the field instead of on the front porch in the snow. One shovel. See how she works. Cool. Looks like it works just fine to me. All I did is just take a bucket, drill some 1/4-inch holes in the bottom, stuck some PVC pipe in there, put a couple clips on it, put a stop on it. Good to go. That sure beats some little springs they make. And a whole lot easier on the back. So I made it back home. It's the next morning. I was unloading that truck and I went, you know, I had to try those concentrates that I got yesterday and run them through this silicone mat that I made, that I got the mold from Roger. So we tried it in the last video as a Miller table and it worked pretty dang good. So I figured, you know, I ought to just see if this thing would work on 1/4-inch classified material. I don't know. So far it looks like I'm pretty good. We got all kinds of heavies up here. I'll have to check it and see. While we're on the subject of silicone sluice box mats, I don't know if you guys have seen Utah Avalanche's new video he put up, and the mat he made using cardboard as the mold. That worked pretty slick. He does an awesome job on his videos. He does a much better job of explaining things than I do, I think. But he does a great job. And you know, he put his own spin on it and does things a little bit differently than I do, and I thought that was great to see. So at least people have options and can see what works best for them. So if you haven't seen that, go check out Utah Avalanche's video. Hey, I don't know if any of you guys watching are from Montana or anywhere close to northwest Montana, but if you have any interest in joining a club, particularly the one I belong to, and dig where I was digging yesterday, you can go to our Facebook page and check that out. It's Montana Blackfoot River Gold Prospecting Club. That's our new Facebook page. The club put me in charge of helping find new members, so if you're interested, go to that page and I'd be happy to answer any questions you got. Thanks. All done with my cleanup. Nothing to write home about, but one little picker, a couple mineralized pieces there. So cool, I'm pretty happy with that because that was a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. We'll catch you next time. Bye now.